what's up guys, my name is Alex and welcome to Let's Talk, where I talk about all things queer that have interested me in the past week. Just before we get into this video, I want to give a quick shout out to Marcy, and I'll have a link to her trailer, to her video in the trailer, to her channel in the description. I'm way too excited, because she went to Klexicon a few weeks ago. As you guys probably know all about Klexicon, I wasn't able to go. But Marcy was absolutely incredible and got me a couple of things from Klexicon which just arrived in the mail today, and I have to show you them. Oh, look, it's Catherine and she signed it. My feels. I'm 100% framing these. I also got this. It's a print, as you guys can see. How good is it? It's from, I believe, I don't know a whole heap about the comics. I am making my way into reading them, but I believe it's from, it's like an original from the artist of the comics, which is awesome. Like, how awesome is this? Oh, I'm 100% getting this framed, and it's getting, I'm gonna dedicate a shelf to Wynonna Earp, I think, because these need to go up there. She also sent through the poster that was given out at Klexicon. Yeah, so these came in the mail today and I'm just way too excited and I had to share it with you guys because so yeah, go check out her channel. She does reaction videos. She's incredible. She's just a beautiful human being. Yeah, okay, so with that out of the way, let's get into this week's Let's Talk. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is a movie called Suicide Kale. So actually, speaking of Klexicon, I heard of this movie at Klexicon. I believe it was the LGBTQ actresses panel, where they got a whole bunch of actresses that identify as queer in some way. And they were just talking about their stuff and about the industry, and one of the actresses on there was talking about their movie that they're creating called Suicide Kale. Now, I'm going to totally butcher her name, and I apologize in advance, but her name is Jessica Nicole? Jessica. I don't know. I'm an idiot, honestly. So she got together, she was saying on the panel, I recommend watching the panel because it was one of my favorite panels. Anyway, she was saying that she got together with, I think it was her and 3 of her friends. So there's 4 of them all together. They played the roles in the movie. So yeah, they got together, and she was saying that they got together and they filmed this with like $5,000 or something. Or $1,000. It was either $1,000 or $5,000. But it was literally them just getting together and wanting to create something together. And they did it, and it's awesome. So, I heard about Suicide Kale at Klexicon. It just got released this Friday. I had a little issue with the, what's it called? Distribution. The only issue I had, though, is you can only rent it. You can't buy it. And I have, like, it's my own sort of thing. I have a real issue renting things. Like, if I'm going to pay money on it, I want to be able to own it, you know? Like, because, I don't know. I like to watch things multiple times, right? But I'm not going to pay for it multiple times to watch it, right? Like, I just want to buy it and then be able to watch it over and over again, whatever I want. So that was the only issue that I had with it, but I still rented it. Like, I can't remember the last time I rented anything, but I did for this movie. I think it was like $6, $7 or something, Australian. I don't know what it is for the US or UK or whatever, but I did it and it was good. I enjoyed it. The movie is like set in real time, so it's like, yeah, the time frame in the movie is like an hour and a half or 2 hours, however long the movie actually goes for. So there are some parts where they're having conversations, and I sort of just zoned out a little bit, I guess, during the conversations. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I liked it, but there were some conversations that I think went for too long. I got distracted during it, but there was a really cool twist at the end. Well, not cool, but interesting twist at the end, which definitely brought back my attention. Yeah, there was different moments in the movie where I don't know. Yeah, I overall I liked it though. I would recommend watching it. It was a really good movie, and you know, support queer content creators. It is, I should say, it's a movie like based around 2 queer couples. I don't know if they all identify as lesbian, but 2 female couples And they're getting together, having lunch, and it's just going through some issues that each couple has. And during the lunch, one of them finds a suicide note, and so it's sort of trying to figure out whose suicide note it is and what kind of issues could lead to that. And then there was a twist at the end, and it was a good movie. I would recommend it. But yeah. So I'll have a link to that in the description if you guys want to go check it out for yourself. Next thing I want to talk about is Wynonna Earp. So we're going back to Wynonna Earp. So it got announced in like a post on IDW, I think it's called, which is the publisher of the comics. They announced that season 1 of Wynonna Earp is going up on Netflix in the US and Canada on April 1st. So that's like a week from now. Something like that. And then they also announced that season 2 will be airing in June. Whoop whoop! I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Wynonna Earp. You have no idea. I'm so keen to make so many videos on it. Like I'm almost tempted to make like a reaction video for every single episode. Like that's how keen I am for it, but I don't know if I'll have time to do that. But either way, you guys will have to check out my Patreon for that. There will definitely be reaction videos on Wynonna Earp. Just try to figure out how many I can do. Well, yeah, will depend. But they will be up on my Patreon for sure. And I 100% want to do a reaction of the trailer whenever it's released. I'm just so keen. I'm so keen for Wynonna Earp. You guys have no idea. So that's what I wanted to say on Wynonna Earp. There's been some people that have been visiting the set this week, so I've been like stalking their Twitters like mofo. I think it's like, if you guys wanted to go check them out, I think it's like Wynonna Earp fans on Twitter and Wynonna Earp podcast or pod, something like that. But yeah, I'll have a link to those Twitters in the description if you guys want to go check them out as well. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is Scream. So it was announced this week that for season 3 of Scream, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a pretty big fan of Scream. I've watched it since like season 1, and one of the biggest reasons why I'm still watching it is for Bex, who plays Audrey in the show. She's gay, and she survived both seasons of Scream, a show where characters die left, right, and center. She survived. I love her. But there's been rumors, I don't know if it's completely announced yet, that season 3 they're going to be doing like a reboot of sorts. So they're going to be getting like a whole new cast for season 3, and I'm very disappointed because, like I said, Bex was like one of the biggest reasons why I watched Scream, and now that she's not on there, I was so shipping her with Emma, and there was like a possibility at the end of season 2. There's not like, they didn't wrap up their storyline. They can't just like reboot it when the storyline's still hanging. I'm very disappointed with this decision. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know of that if you didn't know, because I'm sure there's plenty of other people out there that are, I don't know, at least fans of the characters or actors that are on the show right now. So, you know, this news might change things in regards to your feelings towards Scream, because it definitely has for me. But yeah, so I think that's about it that I want to talk about in Let's Talk this week. Yeah, okay. Well, like I said in my last Supergirl video, typically I do a Supergirl video every week, but I am getting sick of like just complaining about Mon-El every week. I really don't want to rant every week. So, depending on what Supergirl is like this week, I may or may not do a Supergirl video. I will definitely, if I don't do a Supergirl video, I will definitely talk about Supergirl /Sanvis /Supercorp in my Les talk. But it all depends. Follow me on Twitter, and that's where I'll like let you guys know definitively. Or, you know, if there's no Supergirl video up this week, look out for Les Talk for my thoughts on it. But there will be 2 videos up this week. No less, I will have a top 5 video up this week. So if I do a Supergirl video, then I'll have 3 videos up this week. But yeah, so that's just an update on what's going on my channel. But yeah, I think that's about it. I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.